And take those off. Of course, I got a ritual for Senor Trapper. Actually, no, we'll put that back on.
Sup? Hey, I am sorry about yesterday.
Far Cry 3 a better game than Far Cry 4? Yes. What's the answer to that? A lot of Far Cry stuff is popping up in my my recommended because I've been on like a Far Cry fucking video spree ever since Far Cry 5 release announcement. Boom. Because with the stressing, that'll make our
My day has included somewhere around 5 DCs and a beautiful head pop. Praise, I am really sorry about yesterday for real.
That's nice. That pig though. That pig though, that's nice. Head, you normally get the head pops from the retarded survivors. The only time I've ever had the bear trap actually go off on my head was one time when I tried to dead hard through the door just to see if it still worked. Because I was getting camped anyway, so I figured, hey, fuck it and let's try it. I've played against this guy before. I know I have. Maybe it's a different gamer tag. 71% on the 77% on the game. All right, fun. The distressing and the calm is really going to help.
Rafe got Frankie's, Nurses, Bloodhound, and Sloppy called a hacker, tracking perks off.
Called a hacker, shit. That's a good combo, actually. That's actually a really good combo. The Franklins for the flashlights and the med kits. And then the nurses, that way you can catch them healing, definitely. Wraith is always a good one for that because you can sneak up right behind them and get them. Because normally they don't.
Perks are really overpowered.
Normally they don't get any. Normally they don't pay attention.
Don't fuck with my Wraith.
Normally they don't pay attention while they're healing, and then when they finally realize you got nurses, then you kind of walk straight to them because you see their blood trail. That's when you start getting called the hacker because you know, all of a sudden you magically happen to fucking find them. It's like, oh my fucking god. It's like this man just fucking found me again. Rank reset is soon also, and I can't wait for that. Hopefully I won't have people who decide they want to sit at low ranks. I'm done. I'm done. This guy's on my friends list.
Even at Tier 1 Nurses is overpowered as fuck.
This guy's on my friends list. I
Praise,
saw he was
how
playing.
are you doing today?
Saw he was playing Dead by Daylight. I'm good. For now, at least. Join my party. Come on. Come on. Put up the party streamer just for him. Let's see. Moderately increased missed escape cake party streamers. Let me go ahead and grab him real quick.
So are we cool for yesterday?
Yeah, if I don't get fucking sandbagged again. This motherfucker decided, I had one of my friends sandbag me, causing me to throw down the pallet on myself. Because common sense indicates when somebody's getting chased by the killer and that's the closest pallet, you run away from the pallet and don't sit there. And then I got down and the fucking killer decided to mori me. After I got sandbagged.
Totally didn't sandbag Praise like 3 weeks ago because it was my last box. Sorry, that was me and I realize my mistake.
No,
But
rating, the rating's so fucking getting that. Rating's gonna get what he fucking... Rating's gonna get what he deserves. I'm like, I see you. He's like, then he's like, oh really? Catch me then. Lapping my ass off. I'm like, bet. Decent map as well. He was like, no, chill. I probably could have the other guy hooked by now. He missed it. You can see I'm making him scream from across the map. Found you, buddy. That should have hit him. They can't escape my terror radius. There he goes. But I can't help them camping either because my terror radius is so big. It's awesome. So I got the distressing and then I got the calm. This should be your first hook as well. Oh, that's a fat shame. Okay, now I'm gonna leave. After I check this. Okay. I want you. I want you in tier 3. Because while he's in tier 3, he can't use his flashlight. Which I think it might have been originally meant like that. But if it was, the game was broken for like the longest time. I know, it would be... It would be funny, though, when Karma strikes, and they try and blind you, and the screaming fucked up their aim. I'm not shooting up to fall for it. I saw someone. I know I saw someone. Pick which way you run, buddy. That was a really, really bad idea.
I am back.
Alright. That bought me a shit ton of time. Because now I don't have to waste time looking for his ass. The fuck are you doing?
NOED the best counter to gen rushing.
You scared the shit out of me. Maybe she was saving or decisive. Node will probably come in handy to help me get one more guy. Wow, these guys suck. This guy's playing, and my friend's playing smart. He's playing smart. He knows I don't count, so he'll probably go get that guy. Although it's kind of hard to tell what I'm running. Yep, there he goes. Hope you got Unbreakable. He hit tier 3. Oh, you snapped out of it. Not gonna work if you don't have the pallets. He juked me a few times. Were very, very good, and the other times the game broke where it should have hit. The chances of you hitting decisive are very, very slim. But I know he runs it. On some people, at least. I'm determined to get him. Yeah, see, he's one of the people I know where, you know, if I hit him up, I'll be like, hey, I see you in my game. He'll be like, oh, really? And he won't ask the farm. Which, I mean, if he doesn't want to, I'm good with that, because I don't really feel like farming. Ass. I know we're hatches and you are not running in the right direction. There's like, First game bonus. Alright. Let's go, Mr. Billy. Slightly increases charge time. Put a spark plug on. What was that? No. I'll just throw one of these on, I guess. I recommend also, if anybody wants nurses, I recommend you buy it now. Because you have... a little more than 2 days. Just like an hour or two over 48 hours. So I guess like 50 hours before it disappears. And you don't want to miss this. Because nobody feels like leveling up their nurse. Nobody. Unless you actually play nurse. Come on, let's be real here. Which I do not level up my nurse.
Who is nurse?
Nurse is a killer that you don't want to play unless you want to commit suicide. Otherwise, if you hate your life and you want to die, go ahead and play her. People who play nurse, like, my fucking condolences to you. People who camp with nurse, you need to go, like, you need to go find a different fucking hobby. So I'm trying to get this person in the party. Trying to get Carson in the party. I don't know if it's him or his little brother on though. Hey, Carson. Oh, whoops. Carson. Whatever. You know, I've noticed I seem to get this map a lot when I play as killer. Okay, I move insanely fast. Totem's in a kick-ass spot as well. Like, nobody thinks to check that room. Like, no one. Chainsaw might not charge up super fast, but it flies. I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry. Right, so I gotta watch this, cause, barbecued and proc. Alright. Crow's moved somewhere. That lorry was mentally retarded. You don't fuck around with that. Somebody saw it. Nope. No. Even though I'm only getting them on the front hook, they are still in basement. People aren't very smart. Keep going, buddy. She shouldn't have made that. Damn it! I didn't even get a hit in on her. That's annoying now because that means I just wasted a shit ton of time. It's okay, I'll get her. I will get her. That was a jump. Stupid bitch. Should have looked up. Nope. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing makes me happier. Right on that fucking hook. Right on that fucking hook. Because of the Doom engravings that I have. I can suck on it. I don't feel no sympathy for them. Look at that. Rank 3 and 4, which is probably a guaranteed SWF. This is also guaranteed SWF. 10 and 12, and then 3 and 4. When ranks are normally at closest, it's groups. She had decisive. I knew she had decisive. I knew at least one more person had that decisive. Alright, let me reward myself. With a little spending spree. Well, not so much spending spree as it's kind of like getting stuff. I don't know why. I like Swift Hunt for Wraith though, because his disappearance ever since they changed him is slower than his coat. I understand that. I'm fine with that. I understand that. Son of a bitch! I wanted that. I should. That's my fault. I should have looked ahead of time. Which is that Shadowborn teachable? Why would somebody want that? Honestly. No, I'm sorry. Why though? Explain to me that. All I thought was cut your disappearance time in half. It's fucking. If you guys can hear my mic moving around too, it's because I have to get up so my legs don't fucking kill me. Why? I don't understand why people use this though. It just cuts your disappearance time in half. And gotta put a little bit of points into her. My piggy. Hell yeah. What we got? What we got here? Not sorry, I was running this instead, right? Sweet. But you're right back where you started it. Just started this stream in blood points. Yeah, I know. I can make it back real quick though. I can use up the rest of my survivor puddings with my Billy. And then I'll probably spend a few of those to level up someone else. I might farm just ritual leader as well. Because it's for trapper, and trapper rituals make me want to kill myself. Because it's not that I don't have good add-ons, it's because I suck with the trapper in general. there's certain killers that I definitely want to play more than what I do. Like Billy. He's great. But sometimes I gotta take breaks. And I kind of want to main. I want to start branching off and maining other people whose prestige will at least look somewhat decent. Because Billy, I don't know if I'm gonna prestige other killers, if I'm being completely honest.
You're so close to 80 subscribers.
I was at 85. That shows you how much I dropped. I know I wanted Billy as P3. I only wanted to P1 him at first. And then I thought, I'm like, hey, let's go all the way. It might be one hell of a fucking journey. Let's go all the way. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Myers, I'm going to leave at P1. Because the only prestige he has that looks good is his knife. Eventually, I want to branch off, use up all the doctor stuff, and then redo doctor.
Why would anybody
prestige.
Want to unsubscribe from you? You're amazing.
I know why. I know who the people were who unsubscribed. So, they didn't unsubscribe because they didn't like my content. They unsubscribed because they're petty. Yeah, I wanna redo my doctor because his prestige looks amazing, and then I'm debating whether I should redo my Wraith or not. I might. Cannibal will probably stay at level 50 where he is, because I don't play him enough. Pig will probably sit at level 50. A Huntress, if I ever get better with her, I might prestige. But as far as that goes, that's it. Freddy will continue to sit at level 41 until I decide I want to level him up. Because I don't even want to play him to finish using up all his shit. That's how bad he is. He makes me want to kill myself when I play him. Because I don't have Ruin on him. Oh, but that's because Ruin's a crutch. You rely on it too much. I was like, that's because Ruin's a crutch. You rely on it too much. Remember when you used to say that Ruin was for people who can't fucking do... Yeah. But eventually, I realized it is somewhat sort of a crutch. But at this point, there's certain perks that you do have to run if you're trying to at least have a decent shot. Killers have to run Ruin or Node, one of the two, if they want to have a decent shot. Nurses, everything else, not really required. Ruin or Node, level 3, is required. Ruin level 2 or 3, and then Node level 3 is required. If you want to at least have a decent shot against all 4 survivors. Wraith, like... There's certain killers you can get more on. Nurse, Wraith, Freddy, Huntress, and then definitely Hag.
Slow game or completely fucked up end game.
Right. That's basically the choice that you're making. Do you want to slow down the game, knowing damn well your Ruin's going to get broken? So you basically just gotta try. Basically, if you're running Ruin, your goal isn't to protect your totem. You can, if you have nothing better to do. But if you're in the middle of a chase, don't break off. It's just because somebody sees it. Because they won't go for it as long as they have somewhat, at least a little bit of common sense. They won't go for it until you're away from that area. So, as long as you can get one person hooked before your Ruin gets taken out and they do a gen, your Ruin did its job. No, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Billy, like, that's what I do. I just run back and forth across the map, watching shit, seeing if I can find somebody, hooking as many people as I can until Ruin gets broken. I personally prefer Ruin over Node, because at least Ruin guarantees a somewhat slower game, whereas Node is kind of like a hit or miss, where if you don't find anyone, or if you're not currently chasing someone, you're fucked. If they see the totem spawning right next to them, you're fucked. Node's a hit or a miss. You either get someone, or you look like an even bigger fucking idiot because you had Node and you didn't get anyone. But killers aren't the only ones who need to run certain perks to get away. Survivors...
And survives always expected a Node.
That's true. The problem with, like, Survivor, self-care is the biggest crutch perk in the game, obviously. It's pretty clear. Iron Will, run just, it's like, obviously, and I still have this viewpoint, just run Iron Will. However, this is the one time I'm going to say it, and this is why I still run it. Considering the fact that you're probably going to get camped, proxy camped, and or tunneled when you play Survivor, you have to run self-care, and people have to run self-care. Because if they see it, we all see it the same way. If we're going to get proxy camped or tunneled, we might as well at least be able to heal ourselves fully if we get away. So, you know, it's like survivors have to run Sprint Burst or Dead Hard because it's practically impossible to get away unless you can pull off some jukes.
Is vital to exist.
Unless you can pull off some jukes and get the killer to get him confused. You're not going to get away unless you have, or even prolong the chase unless you have Sprint Burst or Dead Hard. Do they need a nerf? Yes, both of them need a serious nerf. I say that as someone who runs Dead Hard. Sprint Burst.
So is a sort of exhaustion perk.
Like, Sprint Burst needs a nerf. I don't know. It needs a nerf to where, like, I don't know how to explain it. To where it's not a get out of jail free card.
There are so many crouch perks.
Like, Sprint Burst needs to be nerfed to where it's not a get out of jail free card for killer's abilities. Same with Dead Hard. The fact that you're able to Dead Hard over a bear trap is kind of shitty. If you're a trapper man. Billy, kind of shitty. Because they can run right past you. Nurse, definitely shitty. Huntress, shitty. Huntress works either way though.
Dead Hard is just.
Sprint Burst. Get out of jail free card for Billy. Billy and the Cannibal's Chainsaw. Doctor's Madness. Hack's Phantasm Traps. Huntress's Hatchets. Pig's Ambush Attack. Freddy's Sleep, considering he's slow as shit. The Race Uncloak. If I didn't already say that, I feel like I did. I don't know. It's such bullshit. It needs a nerf. They have all these perks that are super good. They need to buff the ones
Michael
that
Stock.
Are underrated.
Wraith's Windstorm.
Michael Stock is I don't know. Michael Stock is kind of like the one that it doesn't really do it, considering he's like, it's hard to explain, considering he's got to build it up first. So if you fuck that up, that's kind of on you, more or less. You can see I don't have any good shit on my character.
Debatable on the stock.
Sid from Ice Age. Right, debatable on the start. Shows any. Look, this is the shit that I have on Huntress. So fucking garbage. I have good add-ons. I can make a machine gun build. My main problem is the fact I can't fucking aim. No, because look, you look at Huntress, right? Then you look at Trapper. More shitty perks. You look at Nurse, oh wait, that's right, never mind, moving on. You look at Freddy. More shit perks. Which I'm missing one of. Whoops.
Great add-ons, pure shit as the killer.
You look at Freddy's. You look at his add-ons. Which I'm running out of. But then, we're not even going to touch Hag either. Look at Wraith. Getting better. I have perks that I can run without wanting to kill myself afterwards. I have a lot of add-ons that I can run. Then, you look at Billy. You look at Cannibal. You look at Doctor. That's the big one. You look at Myers.
I will be on in 4-5 minuets.
Alright. Look at that. Look at that. Another good perk build. You look at Pig. And I can even use that.
Predator, pure shit with the new scratch marks.
I would if I had something else to swap it out for. That's the perk that I said I'm going to get rid of too when I get my nurses a higher level, but I don't think it's worth it at level 1. I don't know what else to run. There's honestly no point in running Lullaby. Hold on.
Nurses is actually decent at tier 1.
Oh, really?
No, it is not.
I don't know.
Make your choice on Raid.
I'll figure it out. I'm gonna have like a short 5-minute intermission. I gotta go do something real fast. So come back here, 5 minutes.